this video, I want to talk about online courses for creative writing for children and how a good online course can really help your child. And actually, when it comes to writing, it can actually work in a way that is very unique and different from, other subjects such as maths, the sciences, and even creative writing. No, that's not what I meant. Even English, like comprehension and so on. So stay tuned, and I will talk you through online creative writing courses for your child and whether they can work or not. Okay, so basically, a child's creativity is a priceless gift, and as a parent, you want to do everything you can to foster your child's creativity and help them develop into a well-rounded individual. And one way to do this is by supporting, their creative writing. And you can do this by enrolling them in an online creative writing course. So before we carry on with this amazing video, please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications so that you will get notified every time a new Geek School video goes up. Enjoy! So by taking one of these courses, your child will have the opportunity to explore their creativity, learn new writing techniques, and also receive feedback from their peers. And best of all, they can do all of this from the comfort of their home. Now, why creative writing? Why would you want to do and use an online course for creative writing? Well, creative writing is more than just a fun hobby. It's a valuable skill that can actually benefit your child in many different ways. So for one, creative writing helps us to improve our communication skills. It helps children to improve their communication skills. So your child will learn how to express themselves clearly and concisely. And they'll also learn how to listen and understand the perspectives of others. These are all very valuable skills to have. And additionally, creative writing can also help to boost your child's self-confidence. They're taking on new challenges on an online creative writing course. They're receiving feedback, constructive feedback, and hopefully positive feedback from their peers. And, whoever's delivering the creative writing course, somebody like myself, and your child will feel good about their abilities and then be proud of their accomplishments. And then finally, by practicing creative writing, your child's vocabulary, spelling and grammar will improve in their daily life. So these are some of the reasons why it's really important to really work on your child's creative writing and why an online course would benefit them in such a way. So how does an online creative writing course work? Well, every online course isn't made the same. They're not all the same. They're obviously not delivered by the same, I'm going to say people. I won't say teachers or experts because, that could get quite contentious. But basically, they are all different, but most of them follow a similar format. So ideally, your child will be introduced to the basics of creative writing, including brainstorming their ideas, developing characters, developing a plot, and, how to structure their sentences together. And then once they have a solid foundation in those areas, they'll start working on their own pieces of writing. So through that process, they should be receiving feedback and guidance from the instructor of the course. And then at the end of the course, they should feel a lot more prepared, not only for the creative writing for exams like the 11 plus or independent school entrance tests, but just for life in general and for future exams like GCSE. English language has a big content of creative writing there, and so on. So what are the benefits of your child taking an online creative writing course? So, you know, in addition to everything that I've just mentioned about developing, you know, skills for life and improving their SPAG, spelling, punctuation and grammar, they also develop important life skills. You know, communication is you know, is a crucial life skill, and self-confidence is also important. Taking a leap of faith on an online creative writing course, which is unique from working on something like this in the classroom, is a great way for your child to also learn about creative writing at their own pace. They're not in a classroom of 30 odd students, you know, with one teacher and an assistant at best or something, where, you know, the pressure is on from a different perspective. They can work at their own pace, write at their own pace, and also have the flexibility to complete the creative writing course over a period of time. So it's not about the speed of completion, it's about your child's development. And because of this, you know, they can work on areas that need more work, depending on how that course is structured, you see. So, you know, if you are a follower of this channel, a subscriber of this channel, this Geek School YouTube channel, you'll know that I'm a journalist by profession, that I'm also an author of many writing prompts books for children across a variety of different genres. Two of my amazing prompts books are right behind me here, along with other books that, you know, I've produced myself, and they're available on Amazon. But I also have a number of creative writing courses, and you know, I've put them together after a decade, really, of supporting children's creative writing endeavours. And one thing that I've realised, you know, very early on in Geek School's journey, is that creative writing, when conducted outside of a formal classroom or a formal tuition setting, can produce a different effect. You know, when a child is able to ponder on their writing at their own pace, to be able to access resources like I have on my creative writing courses with video tutorials and so on, they have the time to assimilate that information. They get the visual learning tools that many of us need in our learning, not just children. You know, we all have different learning styles, but visual learning is a key one, and it's probably the most popular one of the learning styles. And so a course that has been well developed won't just involve your child, you know, turning up to an online lesson with nothing else to show for it, which is why I have courses like the Write and Bloom, where we meet online weekly, but then we also, apart from meeting online weekly, we also, my students have access to videos on every single one of the 12 different writing tasks available. So it teaches them how to develop you know, a descriptive writing piece, how to write a newspaper article and so on, along with many other different forms of writing. And, you know, they get examples of those. In some videos, I actually write such a piece so that they can see how to plan and put it together. And then they're able to join an online lesson as well. So a course such as that is very, very much structured to provide all the resources for your child as your child needs it. You see, it's not just about coming online, being given a writing task to complete online and then marking the homework. You know, when a child is writing the homework, resources that are available to them will help them to consolidate what they've learned, to remember, you know, the special steps to take when they're writing a particular piece of writing. So there are reams of resources on the 11 plus essay courses that I have produced and, you know, put together. And that is the type of online writing course that I'm referring to. I'm sure somebody somewhere will write a comment about how this is a sales pitch. It isn't, because I know that, you know, parents are these days looking at lots of online, you know, online resources for their children, especially since, you know, the impact of the pandemic and homeschooling on many children's academic efforts. So many children are behind in so many different ways. And so I know that many parents, especially those of you who are watching, you're looking for just ways to support your child. And that's why I have the free course. So you might think this is a sales pitch, but, you know, I spend so much time creating these videos because I have a genuine interest and a genuine want and, you know, passion for supporting children's learning endeavours. So our courses at Geek School offer a great blend of structure and freedom that allow children to explore their creativity whilst also receiving feedback and guidance, you know, throughout the process. Our marking isn't just, you know, a Word document with lots of blurb about how they should watch this spelling mistake and so on. The essays are actually marked on video, so it's like that your child is watching over the shoulder of a teacher, you know, an examiner marking it, and it really helps them. And because it's marked on video, it means that your child can play it back and watch it again, you know, at a time before they go on to the next writing task. And that's really helpful to them, which is why, you know, I see 20 to 40% increase in the marks of students who take the creative writing crash course, the Write and Bloom course, because it's not just a one-time explanation. You know, it's a video that they can play back and watch again and again, and then they get to see, you know, their efforts coming through in their marks, which builds their confidence as well. So that's what an online creative writing course should really have. It should be a really well-rounded package where it's not just about online tuition for an hour, and it's not just about you know, having videos that they watch. The feedback is important because, you know, you would make the same mistake in writing again and again unless somebody explains to you why, you know, proper nouns have capitals, for example, and, you know, why you need to put a paragraph here. If you don't understand what paragraphing is in the first instance, and nobody has explained it to you in regards to writing that you have produced so that you actually understand it better, no improvement would come. And that's why I've produced my creative writing courses in a particular way, and it's doing amazing things in the writing of children. I'm so proud of the courses, if you couldn't tell. So that is what you know, online creative writing courses can do for your child. You know, for the traditional parents who, you know, are always looking for that hands-on approach, if it hasn't been working so far and, you know, you've jumped from one English tutor to the next, maybe it's because that style of working isn't working for your child, that they need a different way of learning, and you may try a good online creative writing course. Thanks for watching. Do you need help with your writing? Don't forget to check out Geek School Tutoring's online writing courses at www.the11plusessay.co.uk. We have everything from creative writing courses to English comprehension courses and English grammar and punctuation courses, just to name a few. Remember to like, comment and subscribe to our channel, and to switch on your notifications so you know when our next video goes up. Bye. Collins,